Lewis here, back with Everyday Sneakerheads with another great episode for you all. It's a banger. Please stay tuned and listen to this man's story because it's something interesting that we all need to know in the sneaker community. Basil, let's start off with the story and exactly what I know what it is. I want everybody listening to just start from the beginning and give it to them straight raw.
Yeah, I was a sneakerhead back in high school, so Nike was one of my, top sneaker, class. Mm-hmm. And I remember when the Legend came out, then the Air, said Nike Blazer. But then the Air Force Ones came out. I was like, oh, I gotta get a pair of them one day. Them was hot. So my senior year, part of the summer, I was going into college. And I got a job as a rental kit coordinator. So I'm in the office, had my partners and all them jobs and so forth. So I'm sitting there one day, I'm like, I'm gonna flip this Air Force One. So I flipped it. I called it 2001. So I asked my cats, I was like, what y'all think about this? They were like, man, it's hot. You understand that all? So I said, okay. So I went to a sporting goods store called Everson Manor in Madison, Old Covington, Kentucky. So I asked the guy in there, because we went there all the time, I was like, I need an address tonight, So he said, what you need that for? I was like, I got this idea, I want to send it. He was like, good luck, because Nike's slow to get back. I sent it. 2 weeks later, they sent me a letter saying that they was impressed with my idea, they gonna keep it on file so forth. Went back and tell him, he couldn't believe it. 86, they wrote me again. You got your stuff on file, can't use it at the moment, good luck. Then they sent me a catalog in spring of 86, which is an authentic, original, and a lot of sneakerheads don't have. So after that I went up to college at Reynolds Shore. And that's where I first noticed the shoe. Me and some of my teammates was at the mall, and I was like, hopefully, man, we get to wear these Air Revolutions. I kept looking like, wait a minute, that's my idea. Yeah. So my boy like, man, come on, man. I said, nah, man, I'm serious. Got a job, stayed up there because I was reassuring on the team, and I went to the Baltimore Convention Center. It was a car show. And asked the guy, I said, you sell cars? He said, well, I'm a lawyer too. So I told him my story. And he said, wait a minute, they wrote you? I said, yeah, I was 18. And, I don't know nothing about nothing else. He said, you don't keep me honest. I said, man, I got everything. And then, Charlie recommended 1990. It went south. After that, it was just me corresponding back and forth.
So let me get this right, Basil. When did you draw this picture and Nike basically took your idea? When did this all start?
1985.
1985. So you had been doing artwork as a kid growing up, came up with this idea from what they had created, but you flipped it and turned it into something way better. And they basically took your idea.
Right. And my dad taught me how to draw when I was about 4 years old. Mm-hmm. And he's always saying, "I'll never copy nothing. Stay original. Don't take nobody's stuff and ride with it." And I remember one time that I traced something. 2 weeks he wouldn't let me draw for 2 weeks. But actually, the Nike actually gave me the idea because of Air Force One. They want to get into this, design and shoes and the concept.
Right.
So that's why I flipped that and sent it to them, see what they think, because my favorite company at the time. Mm-hmm. And so they wrote me. I was excited.
So this is your original drawing here.
Right.
Let's get into some of your other artwork.
That's me, playing ball. And that was these right here that you see. That's the 2001, which they call the Air Revolution.
Right. And you drew this photo in what year?
That was 85.
85, you drew that. With that shoe, you called it the 2001.
Right.
On the feet.
Right, that's a date right there, 85.
85 on there. So tell me, what are you thinking when you get to school and you see your design, what you came up with in 85, once you get to college and you're a college student, and you see this shoe, what is your mind frame when you see this?
Let's see, mine was 87, 88. And it was mind blowing. You're in shock. You kind of don't know what to say, like, wow. So you still put the pieces together. So once I got back to home, I had all my stuff in the box. Then that's when I put all the pieces together. Like, wow, they got me. And, they didn't even say nothing. They waited 2 years later to do it.
Okay, this is the picture here. That's the shoe we talking about. Alongside of,
Right.
They put that there so everybody can see it.
And this picture here is actually better to me.
Because this is you actually drawing
Right.
action with the shoe on, with the man with the shoe on.
Right. See what they would look like, playing ball.
Right.
Right.
With your artwork there as well. This is 85, what Nike sent you.
Right.
Let's get right into it and we'll go from there.
Yeah, this is the letter where they said they were truly pleased with my idea, particularly the basketball shoe. And whatsoever, they were taken with the idea and drawings that I submitted for consideration. And thank you again for writing, Basil, and for the efforts you put forward, on our behalf.
Right.
So, you get this, you're like, oh man.
Yeah. You think something finna go down for you.
Right.
You got a good idea,
And
they liking it.
At least an acknowledgement of, hey, Nike, because my mindset was going on college and play ball.
Right.
Here's a year later, I get another letter similar to the same.
So this
thing.
is 86. What they said in this letter.
86 were thank you for your recent letter, posted the drawings, the time and effort that you put into the illustrations.
Right.
But we will keep your ideas on file. Thanks again.
So another letter. This is 92. This is once you got to college and they wrote you this one. Let's get into that letter.
This one is when I asked them where the people that corresponded with me in 1986 said that they no longer with the company. So pretty much it was like trying to backtrack to get some information and some clarity on, like, wait, I took my stuff and you didn't say nothing because that shoe pushed the air bubble game and sneakers up to all that level.
And that's what we are now with the shoe game, as this next generation sees exactly what's going on with air and everybody's Nikes.
Right, which Tinker Hatfield, whatever his name
Tinker
was.
Hatfield.
Okay.
Our viewers definitely know who he is.
Say that in '84 he came up with the bubble. Okay, I ain't no problem to come up with the bubble. If you had the bubble and you did all that, why did you wait to 87, 88 for the shoe to come out? You 84, I'm 85. So something had to correspond in there and say, okay, he owns something, what's wrong with this? So now you got the Air Revolution and then you got the Air Jordan. Both of them took off, took Nike to a whole other level to me.
Now this letter I'm holding is 93. What did they tell you in 93? This is 1993.
This is where they said that Thomas Nightingale, he was writing. This is without a lawyer, right?
This is without a lawyer.
I believe it has no obligation to me for at least 2 reasons. So in other words, they was trying to clarify that they didn't do anything. Why you writing?
Right.
You didn't do anything. Why you writing? Hey, there was no legal people. It was just me. And later on, he got removed and they put somebody else.
But this one I have here is April 30th, 1990. This letter, I think we had this one a little bit out of order. What exactly was this?
Was
I mean, they steady being in contact with
this
you.
one was the original lawyer that I had showing that he had sent information to Nike.
This is a lawyer.
Right.
So he sent this information to Nike.
Right. He's a patent attorney. He said, hey, they took you out there and ran with it. Unfortunately, something went sideways with that situation with him. So I had to keep it moving. 88 pretty much the same.
Now this one is a letter from 88. It's basically the same letter with this information.
This one, they only describe my shoe as more like a downhill ski boot, right?
Okay, let's make sure we got this right. We got the page that they sent you with the breakdown of the shoe. We got the receipts. That's the way they talking and saying these days. We got the receipts right here on what they sent you to show the people exactly what we doing.
Right. This is the one where in the last one letter in '88 described my shoe looking more like a ski boot, but yet here you said what's it, dynamic sleeve tongue and ski lock heel. So
okay, ski lock heel.
Right. So wait a minute, you say mine look like a ski boot,
but they describe theirs as with the ski lock heel. That's the way they describe it. So they sent you a catalog that nobody basically has with
this is
plenty of basically your idea all through that book.
This one was you know, the 86 came with 86 blood. I guess it was a pacifier.
Yeah,
You know,
check these out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So all these in here, these sneakerheads, these is
original pictures.
Pictures of throwbacks, and some of this
Throwbacks.
stuff ain't even on the market yet.
I seen this shoe it's 2019. I just seen this shoe in the mall yesterday.
Right.
Now, mind you, everyone, this catalog is from '86. Like I said, I seen this shoe in the mall. One of these shoes in the mall yesterday, 2019. So they're basically giving you and showing you the information of what they're doing, and just basically pacifying you with a new, fresh catalog of what they got.
Now, if you look in here, that's a classic. These are all throwbacks.
Yeah, these are basically the high Air Jordan
If
Terminator high.
you're a real sneakerhead, you might know some.
You know these. This shoe here was actually in the original movie Terminator. I believe that's it, a little form of that shoe.
Oh, okay.
And they're doing the Jordan 1 that's coming out this year with the higher ankle strap for your ankle. The shoe goes a little bit higher. The Jordan 1 is actually what they got coming out Thanksgiving. Okay, right. The Jordan that we all know and love.
So you Nike lovers out to see how much you love Nikes if y'all know about 80 shoes
right.
out here.
Right.
I'm ready to get to some good stuff. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. And there it is. And there it is. And that's Xavier McDaniel. For you guys don't know, X-Men. Played plenty of years with the Knicks, also the Supersonics, in the Air Force One high. So it went from what you seen in the Air Force One, you took yours to the next level, and we got Chuck Person with your design and what you put together. This was the next generation from the Air Force One to the Force.
Now, if you take the concept, I can break down the way they did it. So when my idea came with the strap coming around, so it shrunk it.
Okay, let's go. Let's compare them. That's your original design and what they came out with, and what we see Chuck Person with right here for the Indiana Pacers. Let's go over your design and what you drew, and exactly what they came up with, how they flipped it on you from the Air Force One to this one.
What they did was they took the strap here.
That's not the strap. See, that's what they call the ski boot block.
Ski boot.
Basically, what you drew, they call it the ski boot block. Okay.
So you got this right here. They shrunk it.
Mm-hmm.
Which gave me an idea. Then they took this, and you see it stops right here. So they said, make a strap. We're gonna make it this pattern. It had to go all the way around, right? So then you took this right here. You see, they shrunk it.
Shrunk it down a little bit.
Right. See the,
right. What you did on the sole.
So the color right here is the same thing.
Same
up here
thing
in
there.
wedge. Now, this was really everlasting soul look. I called it, but opened up basically. Right. So what they did, they took the black part right here and extended
the air bubble.
Right. And then you go to see the black strap going right here.
Yeah.
Right. So then, as you see this right here, which is not on the Air Force.
That's on your heel tab.
Right. Which is right here.
They put the heel tab down at the bottom.
So a little bit down at the bottom.
Right. So basically, your design, it did have the Air Force One heel strap, but you incorporated another strap.
Right.
Which they call the ski strap.
The ski strap.
And then they, instead of doing the all the way around strap as they had for the Air Force One.
Oh, this helps. If you notice, look real close. Since they said it didn't do anything, right? See this right here? That's that right there.
Right.
Okay.
Sort of like a heel tab. That was to and that's in all the shoes to give you a cushion on your heel, on your Achilles.
Now if you pull
basically
the Chuck,
what you drew.
Right. Now if you pull up the Chuck Person, put that next to this.
Exactly what you came out with, what you drew up.
Exactly.
So this is a 1993 newspaper clippings. We got the receipts, y'all. Receipts. My man is on the front page of the Kentucky Post. 1990 Friday, 1993, September 17th, y'all. So this is nothing new. We're gonna put a spotlight on this. They've had different cases. Like we was talking earlier, the Stick Man.
Right.
This gentleman had a suit against him as well. Kawhi Leonard is fighting, as we all know as sneakerheads, he's fighting for his logo as well. So this is nothing new.
Under Armour, I believe, and had lawsuit going to a slogan.
So that was over a slogan as well. They did have some problems with Under Armour as well.
What's funny is this in '93, I had asked them for some money in September 1993, which is on the letter, right? Mm-hmm. They thought about for a couple months and responded back in January 1994, which I had the letter saying that Jazz lost some money. First, we couldn't pay it due to what we're talking about. I had the attorney, contact
us.
And so it was kind of like with the attorneys, who you trust and who was scared to take them on and so forth. It kind of worked out better than, I pretty much took a loss, So it was, so they still correspond all the way up to the last of, I found out there's a female version called the Air Revolution Sky High for the women. Came out between 2010, 2012, I just found out.
They always shoot something.
Right, so the lady, I sent my stuff to Phil Knight. I sent all my stuff back in 2 weeks. That's when the envelope I got with the FedEx Express on it. So, contact Jennifer and Yakayama. We feel like this and that, but let us talk. We'll see what we can do, whatever. I called. They told her to tell me, number to call me back. I wait about a month. I ain't hear nothing. I called back. She no longer with the company. So, so everybody responded with me no longer with the company.
Right. Just automatic. Just real suspicious.
So
they gone.
Gone. So the guy that took her place, he told me, he took her place. He said, "What can I do?" I said, "Look, man, I don't know you, but everybody sent to contact me disappears. They know this. I mean, ain't no mystery. Like, all the evidence is there. That's why they never really came at me for slander or anything else."
This is basically what has happened to our culture. The culture vultures out here, this started a long time ago. Y'all think it's something new? This has been going on. To date myself, if you all remember the movie Electric Boogaloo, when they was dancing and breakdancing and hip-hopping, that's exactly how it started in those early days, ripping us off, taking our culture, our swag, and how we do things. This has been going on for years, on up to the fight our good brother Prince had with the record companies and everybody not paying and giving their just dues to the hood and our styles and what's going on with our people. They go out there and see what we doing, take our swag, cut a check, and cut us out.
A lot of things that Nike doing for the brothers is all about making money off of them. And people do anything, say, "Hey, I'm down with you," because you're doing something for them. Hey, you represent somebody, you want them to do right. I don't care which shoe company it is.
But see, it's all in what we all striving for is ownership. Same thing that Kanye went through his battle with Nike as well.
Right.
He forget that they don't want to give no ownership on any ideas or whatever was going on. Right. He moved on and went to Adidas. You can't hate him for that. Right. I'm not a big fan of Adidas or anything, but I'm a fan of ownership. I'm a fan of owning what your idea is and what you came up with. Ownership.
Run DMC.
Yeah.
No shoestrings in them.
Yeah, that was
put them on,
that was
put
free
them on
advertisement. Our culture kicked this thing in high gear, and we took off.
Right, exactly.
They I shouldn't say we. They took off.
Right.
As we began to spend more and more money, Adidas, Nike jumped in there with the Jordan, and to the moon we go.
I think sneaker is a lot of them. They're starting to do a collection of different sneakers. Throwbacks come back. You name it, Brooks. I'm waiting to see if they're gonna bring the tonics.
A lot of people, you speaking on brands that a lot of people don't know about.
Brooks, Etonics.
This generation might not know about. Etonics, Brooks. I don't know if anybody caught in the last episode we did. My man had Deodoras.
Deodoras.
We didn't get a chance to flip them and show them, but Deodoras, and you had BKs. We still BK, British Knights, tons of different brands, and everybody attracted to the Jordan, and it was Nike, and they
that's what's
stand out.
Yeah, so
that was
Nike,
the sweet.
Nike
through the late '80s and all '90s, Nike began to raise the bar every year. And if you look at it in the early '80s, the basketball shoe was Adidas as well as Converse. You all that know about the Boston Celtics, the first team to wear all black Converse in the playoffs. The Bulls follow suit. Mike would wear his black Jordans in the playoffs. The team would come together and wear black shoes. But Nike was a running shoe.
Right.
Everybody knows Phil Knight was a runner at Oregon. They did basketball on the back of Michael Jordan, took them to that next level, you know, and kind of left everybody in the dust on the back of Michael Jordan. And then you came in.
And then I came in.
See, like I said, the back of Michael Jordan, and then you came
and the
in.
kid from Kentucky.
Kid from Covington, Kentucky.
With the Air Revolutionary shoes. So all the sneakerheads, the foundation of the air bubble and the advancement of the soul started over there in Covington, Kentucky.
Covington,
Right
Kentucky.
on the bridge.
Big thing in this Oregon.
Big thing in this Oregon. It was in Oregon when I sent the stuff.
Yeah.
That's when it started.
You sent it to Oregon,
Yeah,
but
right.
we drew it up where?
Over Covington, Kentucky.
Covington, Kentucky.
I mean,
For you Cincinnati folks, we call it across the creek.
What we call it COB.
Yeah.
If you're from there, you say COB. Shout out to all my COB folks over there, you know, especially ones that been supporting me, you know.
And all my boys, we call it going across the creek. So going back in time and with everything and all the time that has passed, would you go back and change anything on what happened with this whole debacle with Nike?
No, I wouldn't. You know, when you used to hear people say patent and copyright this and that, which is, you know, you always protect yourself. But at the same time, anything that you created or somebody sent back to you, whatever, once they correspond, they, you know, gave you credit, keep your stuff and you hold on to it. And that's what I did all these years. I held on to my stuff. Probably, I mean, at that age, you know, you don't, when I was young, I didn't know nothing about patent and copyright, you know, so it's a blessing that they kept corresponding with me. And then what
they
they
left
did.
the gate open.
Right,
They left the gate
open.
And let it be known that they had your designs, they seen what you did,
Right.
and took off. And still, they was sending you receipts and didn't really know exactly what was doing because they didn't expect you to keep all of that.
Right, I think they wanted to be my friend over time. I just couldn't see it because of the anger, you know. But
Yeah. You was a young man and upset on what you seen.
yeah.
Your artwork and your idea come to life. I can imagine what you felt
Right.
seeing that shoe, you know, for the very first time.
And you know what? Here's the thing that I look at now, like, you know, you want to be like kind of quiet about it, like in aspect of kind of like the legal stuff. But then people need to know the truth about, hey, for years people been stealing, you know, ideas, especially from black folks, inventions and so forth, this and that. So people need to know the truth. The best kept secret is what I call myself. You know, so they know about it, they keep hiding or whatever, but now everything's coming to a close now.
Yeah, we was going over this story and putting in so much information. I almost forgot to let y'all know what we rocking on feet. Do you still rock with Nike or you don't have none on right now?
I don't have no Nike.
No Nike in your closet.
You know
let
what?
them know what you're wearing today.
I got some Pumas, man.
That's a comfort shoe.
Right,
That's
right.
a comfort shoe. One of my guys is real high on that shoe.
If you notice a lot
for the comfort.
If you notice a lot of shoes and mesh now, people want to feel comfortable.
With that mesh and that
The
sock
mesh,
fit, you
like,
love that.
yeah, like you see the sports commentator. You know, when they see the NBA players rocking suits and dressed like with the gym shoes.
With the gym shoe.
I'm like, it's like, well, hey, it's a sports show. They look comfortable.
Right.
So now you see stores making the golf shoes and turning to sneakers. They started being cool.
Whatever
Like,
it is.
I think the Jordans, they wearing every now and then because they hot, even though they heavy. But then people go back to the Pumas and the Yeezys, the comfort shoes.
But I'm always rocking Jordan 4s for our episode. Had to throw in another OG colorway. This is my favorite all-time shoe. Do the right thing. Everybody know that shoe.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite shoe, period. I want to thank my family friend, Basil, for coming on here and giving his story. This is not just a friend. This is a friend of my dad's before I knew him, but also a friend of mine for a few years now. I want to thank him for coming on and sharing your story with us. We needed to get this information out. Thank you all for watching this evening. Have a great rest of your evening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Everyday Sneakerheads, Johnny J's on YouTube. Thank you all. Salute.